Gem and Jess, and hi! Guess who's back? I can't believe I've been gone for so long. And like honestly, it wasn't even on purpose, I swear. Believe it or not, like I didn't plan to take a break. I didn't even know that I was gonna have to stop for not one, not two, but freaking 3 years. Like how? Seriously, what a joke. But I'll explain everything in this video. But I seriously missed my diamond painting friends and missed watching YouTube videos. I mean, I haven't been able to do that. I haven't even been able to diamond paint. This is like one of the pretty much the first diamond painting I've done in years, which is freaking crazy to say in itself. But anyways, yeah, I'll tell you everything during this video, and what happened. But I just can't believe that it's been so long. Anyways, hi, welcome to the channel if you're new here, and if not, well, you might as well be, because I haven't been on here for years. So hi again, but I missed all of you if you're still around. And I'm so excited to finally hopefully be back, not just for, you know, a month or whatever. And it's funny because I was looking at my past videos and I'm like, dude, Jessica, you've taken a break before, like you're lame, you know. But that was purposely. This was just like boom, bang, boom. Life just threw a curveball after curveball. It was just insane. But anyways, let me get the basics out of the way before I start rambling on and talking. And yeah. Okay. This painting that I'll be working on during this video is from Diamond Art Club. Oh wait, before I even start, I would like to say that there will be swear words, sarcasm, and possibly I might say some things that are now considered offensive or inappropriate. So fair warning, if you're sensitive, or and so I advise you literally just to not watch. But if you do decide to watch, and you get offended or don't like what I say or whatever, I told you so. So it is what it is, okay? All right, now let's start. Yeah, this is from Diamond Art Club, and this painting is by the artist Maria Abagnale. I think that's how you say her name. And this is the painting Diana. Let's see. The size is, I know I wrote it down. The size is 60 by 72 centimeters, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and it is a full square drill. And this diamond painting came with, let me see how many ABs. It comes with one AB, one iridescent drill, and I think 3 fairy dust diamonds. But I'm customizing this, so I'm switching some things, some beads I'm not using, but I will do all that and tell you all that when this painting's finished and I do the review. Okay. Let's see. I'll be using this diamond painting tray from Nicole, and my pen is from Donna Bass. And over there on Facebook, I will link where I got all these things and everything in the description below, in case you want to check these spots out yourself or shops or whatever. Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh, the image. Where is the picture of the image? That would be nice. Oh, here it is. Here's the thumbnail. Let me move this. This is what the image will look like. I'll post it on the, you know, thumbnail of the video too. Can you see? It's like a chick, pretty chick with a unicorn, and she's carrying like arrows, and there's like moth butterfly or lunar butterflies, green ones, and yeah. Okay, so that's the picture of the painting that I am working on. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. All right. If I forgot anything, I'm sorry. I'm super rusty, so please forgive me. It's going to take me a minute to get back to the grind and used to this again. Okay, so let me get a color and start DPing. Let's see. Do this. Okay, so, oh my gosh, so freaking crazy. I was like so nervous to post this video, actually. Stupid, but whatever. It's just been so long. Like, how did that time go by so, like, so many years went by like that, you know? I hope everyone has been doing well. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi to me again, or watching me again. Okay, so first things first, right? First thing that happened, like, I swear, it's like I filmed a video, posted it, and the next, my life just, like, changed, turned around. So the first thing that happened out of nowhere, I moved. Like, it wasn't planned, expected, like, I didn't even know that was gonna happen at all. Sammy is my boyfriend, by the way. His dad had bought us a trailer. Well, he bought a trailer, not us, like, right? And a city over from where we were living. And it's like literally down the street, well, pretty much. Anyways, and he literally gave it to Sammy. It was like between Christmas, because Sammy's birthday is on February. So it was between like Christmas and his birthday. He's like, oh, got you guys a trailer. You guys have, I put in the 30-day notice for you already. Like, didn't even like give us any warning. Like, by the way, you have 30 days to move because I bought you somewhere else to live. Or, you know, basically, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, so out of nowhere, I had to start packing, you know, because I only had a certain amount of time before we had to be gone, like, because of the lease or whatever. So that happened. So now I live in, I mean, grateful, stoked, because now I actually have like a real, I'm still trailer park trash guy. I live in a real trailer now though, because before, when I was first on YouTube, I was living like literally in a fifth wheel, like literally, but it was like in a trailer park that took fifth wheels, motorhomes, and actual like single wide mobile homes, you know. But let me just tell you, it is such an upgrade. Like, I actually have my own bedroom, like not just like a studio trailer thing that's like 10 feet long, you know what I mean? So we have like an actual bathroom and actual bedroom and kitchen and like just like actual size, full size things, you know. I'm stoked. I'm gonna show you pictures also throughout the video, like of like the events that occurred. Like, I'll show you a little pic of my house maybe, and like, you know, everything else. So just to let you know, okay? So here's like a little picture of my not my house, but like, well, here's like the living room part and of our crap moved in. And then here is like what came with the trailer, which like I was so stoked. It's a full size like shed outside. I was like, what, did we get this? Like, sweet, you know? So that happened, okay? Then literally like, what was it? A month? Not even a month, maybe like 3 weeks of us moving in still and everything. My dad called me and was like, do you want to go with me to Colorado? And I'm like, what? Well, my sister lives out there, okay, with my nieces and nephew. And I already need a new color or what? Yeah, it looks like it. And I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, hell yeah, I want to go, but why? What's going on? And I guess my sister had to have surgery. She had to get a hysterectomy because, like, my sister is only, she's younger than me. She is 30, see, I think she just turned 34 this year, but at the time this happened, she was like 32 or something, you know, it was a couple years back. She had to get a hysterectomy at 32 years old. Like, I was like, what the heck, dude? That's crazy. That's like some major stuff, you know? One second, let me get another color here. I guess I'll get this one, 995. Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, what do you, obviously you need me to go, or you are just asking to see if I want to come, like, just to hang out? He's like, no, I'm going to need your help. She's going to be recovering, and she can't lift, like, carry anybody, because my nephew is handicapped, you know, and he got his leg amputated a couple years ago, and, well, okay, he hadn't gotten his leg amputated yet, but he had surgery for that to happen, after we had left Colorado, but he still couldn't walk because he had like a dead leg and he has all these issues, right? He's handicapped, so he's like, you know, she's not gonna be able to take care of Rowan really, and the girls are gonna be there because they're on break. What break were they on? Spring break or something? I don't know. They were on some break, and I was like, well, what about Jason? That's her husband. Well, yeah, he's gonna be there, but you know, and basically my dad didn't have to say anything because my sister's husband is not really a father. Like, he is, you know, biologically, but he doesn't do anything with the kids. He doesn't help. He doesn't basically care. He's lazy, and it's just really sad, but whatever. Luckily they're not together anymore, but isn't that crazy? Went from that to like now they're not even together, but I'll explain. Just give me a minute to slow down and tell you what happened. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, yeah, of course I'll help my sister, like, duh, you know, come get me. So we drove out there, and I'll show you pictures right now. A little bit, like 2-3 pictures of the road trip. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so those are like little road trip pics, right? And we get there, and oh, I also showed you pictures of when I got there. I had made I posted on YouTube those paintings that I made for my nieces, right, for Christmas that one year. I don't even know what year it was now. This is so cool to see them hanging up in the room, so I had to show it in the video, in the pictures right now. But anyways, so we get there. My sister has this surgery. Oh my gosh, like, my poor sister. I couldn't imagine having a hysterectomy at 30-something years old. Oh, and I didn't even tell you why she had to get that. Okay, so when my sister had her last child, my nephew, freaking the anesthesiologist had, God, I'm already done. Sorry, guys. Was giving her an epidural and had to poke her 3 times, and it almost killed her. She was turning blue and everything. Clearly, the idiot didn't know what he was doing, and like, that's scary as hell. I told her to sue for malpractice, but that's me, you know. But she didn't. But it's like, are you serious? Like 3 times? It's supposed to be once. Like, that's so sketchy, you know. So because he had done that, the anesthesiologist, I guess, years down the road, it had messed up her back, and like her disc slips things. I don't know what the heck they're called. Those things that are in your back. I think they're discs, right? Anyways, it had messed up her lower back so bad that it was like messing up her internal, you know, uterus area. I don't know. I forgot the medical term she told me and everything. But yeah, like, it messed her up so bad she was bleeding like for 3 months. Like, I was like, dude, you're gonna die. Like, go to the doctor, you know. And so she did, and they're like, yeah, you need to get a hysterectomy. They didn't want to, but it was like last resort, and they had no other choice for that. After that, they're like, dude, we've done everything we could, so you really need to get to surgery at 796. Sorry, I'm trying to get this freaking bead. Okay, so that's why she had to get it, right? Sketchy as hell. But anyway, so we go, me and my dad, we help her out with the kids, and, you know, hung out, whatnot. I was helping with the kids and everything, because like, my dad's older, you know, like, not that older, but I don't know. I just felt like it was my duty. I don't know. And her husband, oh my God, I could have killed him. Like, he didn't do anything to help. He'd get all drunk, and like the next morning, like, the kids would have school finally, and like, he wouldn't even get up. My sister would have to remind him to wake the kids up, and she's like, you know, on opiates, like, recovering from surgery. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna kill this dude. Like, Jason, get your ass up and help, you know, like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know how she does it with that dude, but okay, cute. I got a bead, and it was 2 things. Sorry, guys. Like, what the heck is going on here? Let's freaking get a color just because that actually isn't 1 second long. So yeah, so that happened. Okay, so I went to Colorado for like a week or so. So I come back, and number 4 is 224 from Colorado. And remember, we still were moving in and stuff. Me and Sammy were. So, and like, it's not easy because he has a job, right? And, you know, I can only do so much by myself. And we only moved in for a few weeks before I had to leave to help my sister. So that happened. I get back, and I come back, and I'm like, oh God, I was so afraid. I already knew it was going to be a shit show when I got home, because I get home, everything is torn out. Sammy already went on a sick one, like, remodeling the bathroom already started. Tearing out the walls in our bedroom. I'm like, what the hell, you know, like, what the hell is going on? Like, dude, pick a project, do it, finish it, and then start another one. Please stop doing these 5 projects at once things. Like, I cannot stand that, you know, like, because not only did our bathroom out of order, really, so we couldn't sleep in our bedroom, so we're sleeping in the living room. It was just a freaking joke. I was like, oh my God, this is why I never leave, because I can't trust this dude to not tear up the house, or let alone anything, you know. It's like, so I'm like, okay, finish the bathroom first, okay? I ain't trying to like go to the bathroom in buckets for a month, or like not shower, you know what I mean? Like, so he finally got that done. I'll show you pictures right now of how it looked when I got home. Like, it was crazy, okay? I'll be right back. Yeah, so that was the bathroom when I got back home, and the wall, like that drywall I just showed you, that picture, that was black mold. So I'm glad he was getting that out, but still, I was like, what the heck, dude? Like, can you just do one thing at a time, please? Like, I was so mad. So we're not only still moving in, but we're renovating because this guy that we bought the trailer, well, that his dad bought the trailer from, had a dog. It was just him and his dog, I guess. He was like some biker dude or something. I don't know, but like it was so freaking disgusting. Like, dude, okay, I haven't they left everything. Like all the furniture was here, all the silverware, like literally he had left everything, right? Or everything was left here. So I'm like going through everything. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking we came up. Oh, no, 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 no. I literally, all I did, the first thing I did when I got here, like, I was just like looking through the drawers in the kitchen. Because I'm like a weirdo when it comes in the kitchen. I like to do dishes. I know that sounds weird, but it's like a stress thing for me. Like it lets me de-stress. Like when I'm really mad or upset, like I'll just go straight to the kitchen and start doing dishes. It's weird, I know, but or laundry. Like it's just something I do. It's weird. But so I'm going through the kitchen like, oh, let's see if he has any cool like you know, appliances or anything. Dude, I opened the drawer and where the silverware is, there is mounds like an inch thick of dog hair in there with the silverware. I was like, oh, no, no, no. And there's like bars of soap everywhere, right? Like half bars of soap on the floor, in the drawers. I'm like, dude, what the hell is this? Like, is this a DIY air freshener, you know? So I asked him, I'm like, babe, I'm like, I'm seeing soap everywhere. Like, I'm confused. What's going on? He's like, oh, shit. He's like, there's rats. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, that's what people do when there's rats. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, well, if that's the case, we're going to Home Depot right now because I'm not even going to wait to find one or see one before I handle this, you know? So we went to Home Depot. I got every rat thing you could find. Thank God we have stray cats around here too. Like, especially one that our neighbor, I think, helps take care of. Like, she feeds it because it loves our porch. And hopefully that's what's been keeping the rats at bay because I haven't seen one at all since I've lived here. Thank the Lord. But it was so foul. Like the carpet was all stained. I mean, we've torn out all the carpet. Nothing here basically since then, since we moved in, is original except for maybe some of the tile in the kitchen, maybe like a little bit because we haven't done the kitchen yet. Because we haven't had time, you know, but like I didn't keep nothing. I didn't keep no furniture. I didn't keep nothing. It was so gross. Okay, so yeah, now we're renovating, still moving in, you know, when I get back. Then not even like, what was it? Let's see, I came back, I think it was like a few months later, my sister calls me again and was, oh, well, not again, she calls me and she's like, dude, she's like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, why? She's like, well, Jason, out of nowhere, because he's in the army, got orders to go to Korea, right? What is it, South Korea, right? The one that, you know, isn't, that you're allowed to go to. He had to go for 9 months. And they just, because, you know, that's what they do in the army. They don't care. They tell you your orders and you go do it, right? That's the whole point, right? So she was freaking out because Rowan, my nephew, had started getting sick again. He started going to the hospital a lot. Like he was going once every 2-3 weeks, like because he kept getting high fevers. Because he was, at this point, he's like 5, I think, 4 or 5, and still on formula. Like, okay, it's not like baby formula, you know, like when you have a baby and give them formula. It's like formula, like a vitamin supplement, you know, like that Ensure stuff that you can drink. Like it's like a vitamin drink, right? Because he can't eat. Well, it's not he can't, he refuses to. He I don't know if he knows how or not, but even if he did, like he is traumatized by food because every time he would learn, he used to eat food by himself, like pick it up, eat bacon and stuff. But every time he would start to learn how to eat, he would go in for a major surgery. And I think it got to the point where it traumatized him or something because he's like afraid of food. Like it's so weird, right? Poor guy. Because he's had like 16 surgeries and he's only like, how old did he just turn? Like 6, you know? It's like crazy, that poor kid. So she's like, yeah, like he's going, so Rowan was going to the hospital a lot because all he is eating is formula. He's like 5, dude, you know? A 5-year-old body, like, can't just have formula. It needs like food, like vitamins and like fruit and I mean, and he's so underweight because of this. And I'm like, dude, these doctors don't care. Like, they know his diet. And it's like ridiculous. Like, they don't, like, why does my sister have to mention that? Like, hey, by the way, is he going to eat formula for the rest of his life and that's it? Like, what is going on? So my sister finally, like, was so mad because they had gone 3 times in 1 month. And my sister's car was broken down. And, you know, the kids are in school, the girls are in school, and like now Jason's gonna be gone. And what if he has to go to the hospital again? The hospital isn't like down the street, it's an hour away. What happens when she has to go to the hospital again? And the girls are home by themselves, like, you know? So it just got so bad to the point where CPS even got called, right? Like, it was crazy because my sister was in the hospital for a week and a half. This is what a joke the freaking system is over there. Rowan had to go to the ER because he was puking and his fever kept getting worse and worse and worse. She brings the girls, you know, him, packs up, gets a Uber or whatever to the hospital. He had to be there for a whole week because they had to give him a colonoscopy, flush him out, like all kinds of stuff. You know what they said? Oh, you have kids with you? Well, yeah, I have 3 children. Obviously, they're with me. I'm not going to leave them at home because Jason was at work, her husband. Oh, well, we only let minors stay under 24 hours. Even with parents here, they can't be here after 24 hours. I'm like, what? What are people supposed to do that have kids and bring them? Like, are you fucking serious? Oh, well, we have a McDonald's house across the street. You know, the kids' McDonald's freaking children's place, whatever. That we could see if there's an opening and they could stay there. I'm like, dude. And my sister and Jason had already, you know, he was at work. He had already left, like deployed or whatever, I guess. What is she going to do? She don't know anybody in Colorado. I mean, you know, she's not from there. And all her family is here in California, or most of us. So she was just, and so it got to the point where, oh, and so her neighbor had offered to watch the girls while she was at the hospital, right? Like, it was only 1 day after school. And my sister was going to be there at night because she was getting discharged that day. This was like, you know, a few days later, whatever. She had figured out babysitters for the rest of the week. But the last day after school, while she was getting discharged, her next door neighbor offered to watch the girls, which was fine. They knew each other and everything, you know. So anyways, am I done with 4 or what? Like, what's going on? Yeah, okay, sorry. All of a sudden, my sister shows up at home and there's cops there. She's like, what the hell is going on? They're like, we got a call for CPS. They saw your girls by themselves at the house. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? Like, she's like, what do you mean? My neighbor's watching them. And I guess the neighbor, like an idiot, had let the girls, I mean, my niece Kaylin is like 11 or 12. Like, she's older, you know, but my niece Mel, my younger niece, she is like 7, I think. 6 or 7 at the time. And let me get another color real quick. Arrow. I guess they had asked to go home real quick just to like watch a movie or like, I don't know, but like the neighbor should have said no, obviously, but I guess she didn't care and she just said yes. Someone had noticed and called CPS, right? 3856. And so in turn, they threatened to take my sister's kids for neglect. She's like, dude, I was at the hospital with my other child, where, by the way, I was not allowed to have my other kids there. So my neighbor was watching them. So my poor sister, they told her she had 2 days. They were going to do a check on the house to make sure, you know, they had food, you know, all that bullshit that they say. 3856. And if she didn't, and the girls couldn't stay with her. I'm trying to find this dang color. Sorry, guys. The kids weren't allowed to stay with my sister until they did this welfare or house check, quote unquote, which was like 2 days or whatever. In 2 days, oh my gosh, it was such a joke. My sister was crying. She has no one to help her. Now she just got her goods taken away because neighbor's an idiot. I mean, it was just insane. And it got to so by the way, that ended up fine. Of course, they did the house check. Everything was perfectly fine. No weapons, no drugs. There was food. Like, hello. My sister even showed them the hospital paperwork. Like, this is where I've been. Like, you can call and ask them. They'll tell you that my girls couldn't be there. Like, and the neighbor was there the whole time too. She's like, yeah, I was babysitting them and I just let them go home to, like, you know, because they wanted to go home and watch a movie or whatever. My sister was so mad though, because she totally shouldn't have done that, but whatever. So yeah, like, what a joke, you know. And then they tried to, like, keep going, like, saying she still had a case. This is like months later, 2-3 months later. My sister's like, that's bullshit. She's like, my house check thing got cleared, everything was good. Like, what case? They kept trying to, like, hold it over her head. CPS was, right? So she finally, like, went to court one day for, like, some credit, unrelated thing. It wasn't like a, it was like a, to make a payment plan for a credit card or something stupid at court. So she went and she asked about this case. They're like, you don't even have an open case with CPS. We checked. Like, they're bullshitting, basically, you know? So yeah, that was freaking messed up. That was so insane. So finally I couldn't take it anymore because my mom isn't offering to help, obviously. Well, I mean, she has a job too, you know, but it's like, for 9 months, my sister's gonna have to deal with this. And Rowan is, by the way, having to go to the hospital even after that, every other week, 2 weeks. And I was like, and I didn't know what to do. I felt so, like, helpless. I was like, I would go out there and help you, but I have no way to get there. I mean, I have no money to get there. Like, I can't buy a plane ticket. I can't even buy a train ticket. I mean, I said maybe I can in a month or two. That was the plan. I was gonna save up for a month or two and then go out and stay with her and help her until Jason got back home. Well, as luck would have it, my dad offered to pay. Well, holidays were coming, right? So my dad said, I'll pay for gas. You drive out here with the kids, all the kids from Colorado, to spend Christmas with us. Or no, sorry, it was Thanksgiving. Spend Thanksgiving with us. And then drive Jesse back with you. That's me, obviously. And if that's what you guys want to do. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Dad. You're the shit, you know? So that's what happened. She ended up, about a month later or so, she came down. We had holidays together, and I drove back with her. And honestly, it was like perfect timing because me and Sammy were on the brink of killing each other. Like, I was like, dude, I'm leaving you, screw you. Like, we were just going at it. Like, it was just all bad with our relationship at the time. And yeah, just saying, like, I was like, get me the hell out of here, please. I was like, perfect timing, right? So I go back with her to Colorado. I literally moved to Colorado for like 3 months or so. Totally unexpected. Like, I didn't think, I knew it wasn't that unexpected, but I wasn't just planning on it until for a few months or so. You know what I mean? Like, and it was like, oh, by the way, I'm coming down and I'm picking you up, basically. I was like, oh my gosh, what? Okay. I mean, but I was just stoked, but at the same time, it's like, can I just sit down and breathe for a minute? Like, oh my God. It was just crazy, you know? Like, I haven't diamond painted at all. Not one. Okay, one diamond painting I've been able to do throughout this whole 3 years I've been gone. Like, yeah, it was just crazy. So anyway, so I go to Colorado. I move in, basically, and I had the time of my life. I'm going to show you pictures right now of me and my sister basically listening to music, having the time of our lives. Like, it was just us. We had the best time ever. I, like, wish I could go back. I missed her so much. And here's also pictures of me and the girls. This is during Christmas because I was there for Christmas, opening gifts, my nieces and nephew. And yeah, so here's a few pics. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, so that was just like the shiz. Okay, I had the best time ever with her. Well then, okay, so I was planning to be there like 6 months or something, right? Hold on, another color, 754. So then, let's see. Jason calls my sister. This was in February, I think. Like, I left there in November, right? Like, of last year or whatever. And I was planning to be there till like March-ish or so. Well, Jason calls in right after Christmas, I think, her husband. And he's like, oh, by the way, I get to come home early. Like in 2 weeks, you know, he like was coming home 3 months sooner than planned. I was like, oh man, you know, like, damn, I have to go back now, you know. But, and my sister, by the way, like, FYI on the side, my sister and him had just like basically broken up before he left. So they're like, she was planning on getting a divorce, still is. It's been an issue, but I won't talk about that. So yeah, so she was bummed out too, like, oh gosh, here comes real life. Like, once Jason comes back, now I gotta like do real life, you know. I was like, damn, that sucks, you know. But okay, so I guess I better start figuring out how I'm gonna get back because I mean, I could have stayed while he was there, but he is such like a POS. Like, he is malicious, and like, if they're divorcing or going through it, like, I already know it was just a matter of time before he was going to pull something with me or on me, and I ain't trying to go back to jail, basically, you know what I'm saying, because I'll hurt him. So I went back. So finally, I hit up Sammy. I'm like, dude, like, I'm coming back sooner than planned. So, I don't know exactly how. I might have to take a train back. Or I don't know what's going on, you know, like, I don't know what to do, basically, but I'm not that worried about it, because it just, you know, this just happened, like, we just found out. Well, Sammy surprised me and ended up, I think it's because he missed me, but he won't admit it, but, no, he says it's because he missed me, but I honestly think it's just because, like, he swears he don't need me, but then when I'm gone, he realizes how lost he is, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just hilarious. But he came, surprised me, and drove all the way to Colorado. I thought he was lying. I was like, yeah, right, you're not coming, you know, because he's like, oh, I'm coming, I'm on my way to pick you up. I was like, yeah, okay, you know, because we had fought on the phone like the night before. I was like, no, dude, I don't even want you around no more. Screw it, I'll freaking walk back. I'd rather do that than see you. Like, that's what I said, you know. And so the next day, he's like, I'm halfway there, and I'm like, yeah, right, dude, you're just trying to kiss ass, like, because he screwed up, you know. Sure enough, he showed up. I was like, what the hell? Like, oh, well, cool. At least I don't have to worry about how I'm going to get back home, you know? Oh, by the way, I also showed pictures of the snow. Like, the snow was so crazy. It literally snowed almost, I think, almost every day I was there. Yeah, like, for 3 months it snowed, except maybe a few days it didn't. Like, the kids, dude, I wish I lived in a snow state growing up at school. Like, they had so many days off of school because of snow. Like, what? That is BS. Like, I was lucky to get a holiday off in school, you know? Like, they literally, oh, snow day, snowed in, can't go. I'm like, gosh, you guys are so lucky. You guys have no idea, you know? But anyway, so Sammy came and picked me up, and I had to leave, which sucked. So I come back home. I have to get back into routine again, you know, back to like, oh gosh, here I am again, you know, reality. Like, so then I got, between when I got back home that time, and like now, basically, or pretty much, I've had like 4 jobs. I mean, well, so what I do for work is I'm a freelancer, right? Like, yeah, I'm basically an e-commerce product specialist, like, is like the technical term or definition, whatever. And what I do is I help people, or I create product description listings, hashtags, you know, what is it called? I do pricing strategies for people that are like resellers, right? Or people that own like an e-commerce shop or whatever, online shop. So yeah, so between when I got back and like a week or 2 ago, I've been working with clients. I've been hired by a few clients. So yeah, like, I got hired just to do basic stuff by one lady, and then another lady from Riverside had emailed me on Upwork. That's where I have like my profile and stuff, like, to get jobs, you know. It's like a freelancing website. And she's like, hey, I'm in Riverside, and I have literally almost like a warehouse basically full of my daughter's clothes. She went to college, and some old things of mine. Would you be interested in selling them for commission? And I was like, oh gosh, like, that sounds kind of like a nightmare. Like, what's the commission? You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I'll give you a little over half, over 50%. Like, dude, what? That never happens, really. Like, it's very rare anyway. People always try to get the most money they can, you know? I was like, dude, I'm so down. I was like, but I could either meet you halfway, because at the time, once again, our truck had broken down. Surprise, surprise. And I was like, or if you come up to me, I can help pay for gas or whatever. She's like, oh no, don't worry about it. She's so freaking nice. I was like, sweet. All right, so I got kind of excited, you know, like, I made Like I made like a section in my living room just for the clothes, like, and stuff. So and I'm thinking it's just gonna be a bunch of junk, like old nasty clothes, maybe, like maybe a couple nice things, you know. No, everything was literally like either new with tags, all from Nordstrom, by the way. Everything's from Nordstrom. I still have some of the stuff. Scarves, like worn once, if at all. They're mostly brand new. Tons of scarves. Shoes. I mean, and these are like nice brands, like Christian Dior, you know, ASTR the label, like Nordstrom brand, like expensive clothes, you know. I'm like, dang, like sweet. So yeah. So she brings me like about 10 bags of stuff and a couple boxes. I was like, oh gosh. But I made her like at least almost like $4,000 in 2 months. And this is during the winter. And I mean, actually, I want to say it was a little more because I was selling on 3 different platforms. But anyways, long story short, that's not here or there. Sorry. I made her a lot of money to the point where I still have a bunch of her stuff. And she said, you can just have it. She's like, my mom's, I guess her mom started to get sick, unfortunately, and she was having to go to the hospital with her a lot, and she didn't want to deal with me, because I would check in every time something was sold or offered. I'd tell her, you know, just out of common courtesy, and she would have to pay me every commission. It was just kind of getting, I guess, like a pain in the ass for her or something, but either way, she literally just gave me all the stuff for free, like the rest of the stuff. I was stoked. I was like, sweet. Thanks, lady. Like super chill, you know, like super nice lady. So that was awesome. So that happened. And then I got hired from a couple more clients, did that. And now I am, so, and not only was I doing that, I was also reselling, because I'm a like huge reseller, right? Like, I'm like, that's like my thing, you know, for money. I've been reselling now, because, you know, when you like start getting jobs or like meeting people, working for people, whatever, you like network or whatever. Yeah, like I had ended up, I don't even remember how I met this chick. I think it was like on WhatsApp or something, like super random. But anyway, now she's like my supplier, because what I do is I resell, but I only resell accessories or jewelry, some jewelry, like and it's only high luxury brands like Versace, Gucci, Dior, Louis Vuitton. Like that's it. Like I do not mess with any other brand, right? And it has to be and what I do is I buy in bulk. So like I'll get 20 of like a certain, of like 3 different pairs of sunglasses, say from Louis Vuitton, right? And like I'll hit up the supplier over in Europe or France. Usually it's France, like where Louis is anyways, or France, or there's some of their manufacturers are in Europe, but like anyways, long story short, like I buy a few accessories in bulk or pieces of jewelry, like a pair of earrings or whatever, and I'll resell them. Or what I also do is I'll go on the Goodwill auction, or I'll go on like other reselling platforms and grab good deals while I can. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people will be desperate for money and sell them for like $50 sometimes, like that are like $700, $1,000 pair of earrings, you know, or whatever it is, sunglasses, whatever. So I've been doing that for like 6 months now, and I've been doing pretty good, like actually really good. But so I finally got this back into my flow, right? I'm trying to like grab a color, but I keep talking. Sorry. What's number 1 here? 130. Oh, is this the AB? It is, but I don't want to use the AB. Oh well, screw it. Okay, look at it. Isn't that pretty? I've already used ABs on the stars in this image. It's not supposed to be that, but yeah, I'll show you guys afterward when I review it. But anyways, I got off track here. So yeah, after like I finally start making my own income, well, not making my own, but making decent income without having to depend on Sammy, or like, you know, Sammy has a job too. He got a different job now too, but he's been actually working for this job now for like 2 years, but who cares? Who cares about him? But yeah, so after I'm starting to get like comfortable back at home, everything's finally moved in. I don't have to go help my sister every freaking month, you know, like I'm making good money. After I had just recently stopped working or finished my job for another client, I finally had it was like a couple weeks, I think, and I was like starting to get bored, which is weird because like I'm constantly either working, or it seems like I've been doing something the past few years, you know, not by choice most of the time, and finally I was like, dude, I'm gonna go on YouTube and see what's up with the diamond painters. Like, I want to diamond paint again. So what did I do? bam, I went on diamondartclub and just bought one. I bought this one actually, and then I bought a couple more, and then I started catching up on my YouTube homies, you know, like, and it sucked because it had been so long that most of them are gone. Like the ones people I used to watch or hit up, you know, and it's okay though, because the ones I love the most are still on, so that's all that matters, right? And I was like honestly deadly afraid to even go like on my Instagram, you know, my Gem and Jess Instagram, which will be linked down below, by the way. Because I was like, dude, I bet you I got so many messages talking shit, like, what the hell, you just ghost us, like, or where have you been, like, and I'm just like, oh yeah, sorry, I left again, you know, like, I just felt like a piece of crap, you know, like, so I was like, all right, pressing the button, like, not pressing the button, like, oh, do I really want to see even who wrote me and what they said, like, but actually everyone was really cool when I finally had the balls to do it, you know, but, and I hit up some of my old diamond painting friends and like, fuck, sorry, like, I had to dip and not by choice, literally, like, it's like one day I'm moving, next day I'm going to Colorado, next day I'm back renovating, next day I'm going back to Colorado, like, next day I'm getting jobs, like, it was a nightmare. I haven't diamond painted, like, I couldn't even think about diamond painting. Like, that's how insane it was, because it was like one week my whole life was consumed by it, right? YouTube and diamond painting and hitting all my diamond painting friends, and the next week it was like, psych, diamond painting, what's that? You know what I mean? Like, here's real life, get up, you know? Like, it was just so crazy. Like, you guys, I'm just, and then like I'm looking, like, all this places I used to shop for my favorite diamond painting shops are gone, and I'm like, wow, it really has been too long. Like, this is insane. I'm never doing this again. I can't. Like, this is whack. Because diamond painting is like my favorite craft, favorite thing ever, you know, obviously. But I just, and oh god, and I was watching my old videos, you guys, cringe. I was like, dude, why am I so stupid? Like, I hate, you know, when like you hate, I don't know about you, but I hate watching myself. I hate hearing myself, even on answering machines. I sound like weird. I just don't like it, you know? So I was like, dude, I am revamping my shit. Like, seriously, my channel is whack. Like, literally, no wonder why, like, no one's subscribed. Well, besides the fact I haven't been on for a few years, you know, duh. But, yeah, it was just like, dude, whack, 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 boring. Like, I hate all my videos, so there's definitely going to be a change on that. 726. I need another one. Yeah, so, I don't know. It was just, that is what happened to me, basically. I mean, that was kind of a long basic what happened basically, but yeah, it's just like, but it's just nice now because I can finally do what I want to do. I don't have to go and help people. I don't have to go and work 2 jobs in one day, and or, you know, do 2 things, basically, yeah, 2 jobs in one day or 3 jobs in one day. There was a point I had 4 jobs, like, it was crazy, but they're little freelance jobs. I mean, not little, some of them were kind of big, but and the one job I have for that lady in Riverside, that's a city by where I live, right? Well, kind of. That was a full-time job, and I did that for 4 months. That was hard because I had to always manage her platforms. I mean, it wasn't hard. It was just like, ugh, I can't do anything for myself for a minute, you know, like, but yeah, I'm always constantly seeing like who's making offers, you know, who's buying this, doing what, optimizing her, you know, descriptions. Like, it's just it was a minute I was doing that. Like, it like consumed my life for a minute because I was trying to make the most money I could, because the more I sold, the more money I made, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's just crazy, and it feels so good now to finally be able to do what I want, like craft, and I guess be back on YouTube now. I really hesitated. I was like, I don't know, like, I don't even remember how to do this. I really don't. Like, I forgot even how to film a video, or not film, but like make the video, like get the intro, and like, it probably still sucks, to be honest. Sorry, by the way, if it does, but I'll get better, I promise. It's a learning experience, always has been with YouTube and me, but yeah, it's just been crazy, crazy, crazy. How has everyone been? Thank you to everyone who did respond when I did hit them back up, you know, 3 years later. If you didn't, I understand. But the real friends did, so that's cool. And I was catching up on videos yesterday, or the past couple of weeks, actually. And I was just like, gosh, like, why did I stop doing this? Oh, that's right, I didn't have a choice. Like, I missed everyone so much and just everything, so. But yeah, I'm back, I guess, and it starts because I already had this I'm back thing, you know, on my channel, and it's like, okay, this is dumb. Like, when's she gonna be back next, you know? Like, but I promise you, like, the first one was by choice. This time it wasn't. So, I mean, not really. It was just like I couldn't. I had no time. Like, I mean, you know what's bad when I couldn't even diamond paint, let alone, okay, posting on YouTube, whatever. But chick, you didn't even diamond paint? Like, what? You're whack, you know? Like, I just couldn't. And so I guess life throws things at you where it's impossible, and it is what it is. I got through it. It's over. Thank the Lord. I moved in now. Well, not all the way, but pretty much to where it counts or matters, right? Like, look, I have my own little craft room now. And I remember saying in one of my videos, one day I'll have a mansion with my own craft room. Okay, I may not be in a mansion. I'm still in the freaking trailer park. But at least I still got my own craft area, right? I guess it came into manifestation or whatever it's called, right? So yeah, that's basically my life and what's been going on. Yeah, so how long have I been on here, dude? Like, I don't even know. I hope I didn't rush through that too much, but I think that's just gonna be my chat for today, since I finally caught up and let you know what happened and what's going on. Videos coming up. I'm going to, okay, so the next video, it'll probably be another whip and chat, but if not, it's gonna be, I'm posting a time lapse of this painting, because that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm not doing any unboxings, by the way, so sorry if that's what you came for. This channel ain't gonna have it no more, because you can go on any other freaking diamond painting channel and they all have them, I promise you. No unboxings, but I will be doing you know, I'll show you like the package, me opening it, what's in it, like just like in a time lapse, you know, and me doing the painting during a time lapse, and then I will be doing the review at the end, which I've been wanting to do. Even my old videos, I said I was doing that, but then I had to stop doing that, so I'm actually going to do it this time. So I'm going to do that. I'm also got another video coming up, a comparison video from, it's the same painting, 2 different companies, and so this time lapse, the review of this painting, another whip and chat, and a comparison video. So the comparison video may be like a week. I have to wait for the painting to get here. It should be here tomorrow, so it's probably going to be in a couple weeks, the comparison video, but it is coming up. But I'll have a couple whip and chats between then, time lapses, maybe some accessory unboxings I'll do, like, but that's the extent of the unboxings I'm going to actually do on this channel from now on, by the way. So anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. I will see you soon, I promise this time. No, I'll see you soon. Probably in a couple days I'll post another video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Thank you again so much. I missed you guys so much, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again. Bye.